Good day, everybody. Right here, back at Orchestra Farm, tending to the space, checking out how everything's doing. And, you know, in permaculture, we've got these zones. Generally, it's some like 1 through 5. People are adding in a 0 for your home space, which is pretty great. I'm kind of excited about this little fish leafing out right here. It's hard to maybe see its leaves. There they are. Anyway, and you know, I've got a lot of balls in the air this year, especially with a third kid in my life. And look at all these currant berries coming on. I don't know if you see them in the distance there, but looks like it's gonna be a nice current year. My thinking with the farm is like, what permaculture zone is this farm? I'm gonna put it at like a 6 or a 7. I don't live with it. It's you know, I can't even walk through it every day when it comes down and up to it. And the notion of, you know, how do we care for all the things? I gotta go through here with a fine-tooth comb. Check this out. Buttercups are just off the chart. And looking for my, what do I call it? I call it rhubarb. They planted up in here. Can't see it through all that ginormousness. Even the fennel that maybe you can see way down there, pretty well hidden. Oh, look at all those currants. And the raspberries should be pretty good this year. Autumn olive here is flowering out. Anyway, I'm thinking, you know, zone 6 or 7 for this place, and yeah, that should give you an idea that, again, I don't get here every day. And, you know, there's multiple different factors with that. From, you know, this beautiful place here isn't just mine. And I don't know if you can see the red house tops in the distance there, but other people who live on this land that want this place to do different things, primarily annual production. And I feel like for myself, one of the things I'm really realizing with it is, like, I'm interested in a little bit of annuals because, you know, it's nice to have some beans or a few tomatoes or some squash, some potatoes even. I still eat a fair amount of veg in my life, but they take so much time and so much care. Whereas things like the berries that I'm putting in, and the rhubarb that I'm interested about, these perennial plants, once they're established, they're basically good to go, and you can come in and do like a lot shorter amount of care for them. Plus, besides like the berries and like the food parts, they actually offer a bunch of other outputs, resources to put back into the system, which is actually really kind of crucial for the whole thing. And I'm just seeing for myself, like, I'm probably going to need to draw a serious line, because between my wife and I and our kids, there's really only so much time and energy that we have. And my wife and I are really assessing, like, where are our priorities and what things are pulling our time away. Our schedules are ridiculously full. And what are those things that feel just like we've overextended ourselves? And so I'm really kind of pondering that with the farm here, and questioning, like, can I change the relationship, especially with the owners of it, so that way we're doing less production of annuals, up the production of perennials, increase the berry patch sizes. You know, to me, like, there's a market for raspberries, as a for instance. Strawberries, you got to be too close to the ground to have like a giant strawberry patch, in my opinion. It's too labor intensive. And just that question of like, what's labor intensive and what actually makes sense. So I'm questioning for you, like, what's taking up your time? What's taking up your energy? And is it serving you? Is it serving the greater whole? Are there relationships in your life that you need to address so that you can get clear about what's taking place? And are you willing to walk away from a project if you're not able to make the changes that you need to? those are questions I'm asking myself today. Those are things I'm thinking about this growing season. And, especially with the annual part, like I want those things mostly close to my house, because in a lot of ways, like I want to pick them fresh and immediately eat them or immediately cook them. That's where I think the most vitality is from the food. Like if your food's getting trucked in from someplace, to me, it's lost some levels of vitality. And anyway, I want to be the most vital person possible in my life, for my life, with the people who I care about, and bring my best self to it. And if my time and energy is getting sapped from projects and things that are making me travel too far, or just taking up extra time and energy, then I gotta question that to see, like, how am I gonna live my best life? I hope you guys are having a great day today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Remember, have too much fun.